Charlie Lamb, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Baltimore Orioles. So 2 down. So in now for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run blast. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Digging in, J.P. Crawford. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Headed for the plate. And they cut the lead to 2. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row, man, that's when even they...
To third. And he's got no chance. He's out. Man at first, 1 away. That one found hard the other way.
Oriole Park, still one of the most beautiful ballparks in all of baseball. I can't say another franchise does it better than Baltimore. The opening day ceremony, the players come in from the outfield through the center field wall, long orange carpet, so many fans here. Just a great place.
Here we go, Kate. 0-2 now. Makes a sliding stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there. That signature warehouse in right field as well. You talk about knowing where you are, a sense of place. I mean, who could forget Griffey hitting the ball off the warehouse in the home run derby? Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Strike 2.
And when teams started building sort of state-of-the-art ballparks, Baltimore was the first organization to do it up the way that they did. Really created a mold for other organizations to follow when upgrading or building new ballparks.
Man at second. Got him swinging. One left. So up next, Taylor Ward. In the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. And that is the third out of the inning. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. Double play. What a clean killing, Dan. So, runner at second, 2 down. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Man on second, 2 down. Out towards right center field. Lamb on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. All loaded up. Lamb digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, leaps it, he's got it.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys in the corners because, especially when it's a, right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it.
That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 6-2. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
That one fouled off. Cano, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter.
Ball one.
In the dirt, blocked. One-two now. And a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Ball.
Line drive. He's got it. Back to first, and they got him. Double play. Orioles an out away. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. The Orioles down to their final strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Lucas on the move. And that'll do it. The Guardians take game one of the series on the road. Lamb really stood out in this win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Lamb digging in, big time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boog, he's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
Peralta, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Lamb went deep in his most recent game. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball two.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over. So runner at second, 2 down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Base hit into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. Dives in, beats the tag. He scores. And it's 1-0. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Yeah, great job right there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your
Step off. Oh, he jumped early. The tag and got him at second. Back here in Baltimore, here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Banks off the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fourth.
couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
On the ground, Mayo fires across the diamond. One pitch and one out. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
Up the middle. Oh, a great flip. There's one. What a double play that was. Orioles an out away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Smith is just 1 strike away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow right field. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Lamb with a less than great game in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
1 down. Next is the designated hitter, J.P. Crawford. 2-2 now. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Lamb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Lamb digs in. 2 down, nobody on. This pitcher's barely broken a dozen pitches per inning so far.
Yeah, it's time to foul a few off, Boog. Smart batters know it's not just about hits. It's about getting that pitch count moving north before it's too late.
And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Here we go, Shane.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
No, that's down.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
On a line out towards center. And that is that. Lamb, only 20 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Late with the swing there. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
For the Orioles, number 24, Andrew Stater.
Runner on the go. Ball
That's
misses. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. So 2 down. Dylan Beavers, the next to hit. 3-2 now. Rips that one to right. And the inning is over. And here is Charlie Lamb. 1 for 3. Here's a high chopper. Throws to first. That ends the frame. Back now at Oriole Park. Leading off, Kobe Mayo. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit, Oswaldo Cabrera. That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Here's the tag, and he's out. Back to the top of the order. Now here is Jackson Holliday. Lifted in the air, right field. Lamb moving under this one. And that's the inning. One left. Now it's the shortstop, Oswaldo Cabrera. And the 0-1. Popped up. Naylor should have this one. And that'll do it. The Guardians come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lamb had a good day at the office.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Charlie Lamb is ready to go. And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. The 1-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Back here in Cleveland. Bottom of the second. So the Cleveland Guardians have had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit as good as expected, Singy.
We've gotten the opportunity to see how confident this ball club is, and everyone knew coming in they were going to be a good team, and sometimes teams can struggle under those lofty expectations, but not these guys so far. You can see the swagger, and on top of it, they're producing the results to back it up.
And while it's still early, we're definitely getting glimpses of just how good they can be.
Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Late with the swing there. Back up the middle and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Digging in, Nathan Lucas. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw to second.
He's out
at second. 1 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Lamb steps in. RBI opportunity here.
Yeah, Boog, important to try and close the gap. Run it back can tilt the scale.
The 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one the other way. Base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. In comes the run from second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's so 2 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. Lined into right. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Lamb steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. Seymour, a 6-foot lefty, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. High fly ball, right field. Schumann takes it in for the out. So 2 down. Next to hit, Cedric Mullins. On the ground, right side, Chisholm. Throw to first, ball game. And the Rays take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
One out man at first. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. The 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it. Now up for Tampa Bay, Carson Williams. Liner snagged at first. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Lamb digs in now.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Line drive, leaps and he's got it. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Lonnie Nelson. No question about this one, it's out of here. He shoots one. So 2 down. Now at the plate, Junior Caminero. Payoff pitch. And that one hammered. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. As we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for the Rays, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Well struck, right field. Way back there. Going, gone! His 4th home run of the season.
For the Guardians, the right fielder, Charlie Lamb.
Ripped, but it curls foul. On the ground to the left. Here comes the throw. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And it's fouled off. In the air, right field. Nelson has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Here's Ramon Laureano. Struck out swinging his first time.
No, inside.
The 1-0. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Lamb digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Lifts it. Save!
A play that directly impacts the scoreboard. They didn't make it out, but just getting to the ball saved another run from scoring. Without the hustle, that would have been worse.
Quick move to first, and he's back in there. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And Naylor swings through that one. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Yoendrys Gomez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Romero, the power lefty, up as well. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge. So bases loaded with one away. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And that one hit to first. Aranda tossed to second. Ow! The double play ends the inning. Here in Cleveland, we go to the ninth. Max Schumann now at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. High fly ball, right field. And there's one down. Giancarlo Maldonado getting ready to hit. Smith is just one strike away. In the air, left field. And that'll do it. The Guardians even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb with some solid production in the win.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom half of inning number 2. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. 2 outs, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Travis Bazzana. 0 for 1 so far. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. To second, but way too late. Save there.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of
base hit into the outfield. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. We're tied at 1. Outside low, ball 1.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Fastball for a strike. Lamb. Not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. So they're now out of challenges. Here's a 1-2. This one in the air center field. Schumann settles underneath it. And there's one down. Lamb stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 9-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Jake Rogers next to hit for the Rays. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped left field. Santander moving back for it. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off.
And the batter now, Carson Williams. 1 strike away. That one lifted to left. Santander under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Charlie Lamb getting set. Here's Corey Seager.
Come on, Tanner.
Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. Lamb in position. And there's 2 down. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Lamb went deep in his most recent game. On the ground to the left, Young throws across the diamond and quickly one away in the second. 1 down. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. In the air, right field. Lamb on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
In the air, right field. Nimmo under this one. And a couple of quick outs. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Vinny Pasquantino stepping in for the Rangers. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Rangers. Number 13 stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Berg, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Robert Garcia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired.
Now this is through for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. So digging in, Kyle Manzardo. High fly ball, right field. Nimmo has a beat on it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers take game one of the series on the road. Lamb had a rough go of it in the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one in the air. Pasquantino should have this one. One down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. The 1-2. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
1 away. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. 2 on, 1 out. This one in the air, right field. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Dives and makes the tag. Great effort for the second out. Top 6. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo lifts one in the air deep to right field. That's back. Out of here.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Manoah, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2019.
That's a ball.
No question about this one. It's out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add on. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Blake Sable stepping in for the Rangers. 2 on, 2 outs. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Vinny Pasquantino now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that is that. 1st and 2nd, 1 out. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered in this game. Late on that fastball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Out number 2. First and 2nd, 1 out. Gleyber Torres stepping in for the Rangers. Up the middle, Bazana takes it to the bag. That's 1. Back to first, double play, and that's the ball game. Lamb played pretty well in this win. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
One down, and now the shortstop, Corey Seager. Well struck right field. That's got a chance. Going, gone. Corey Seager goes deep. His 4th home run of the season. Lamb locks in. You could feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boog.
1st and 2nd, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
That misses. Ball 2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. And that'll load the bases. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Hey, boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
The pitch is upstairs, ball 4, and they're loaded.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Now the 2nd run is in. It's a 2-run single, and they lead by 2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here in Cleveland as we go to the top of the 4th. Gleyber Torres stepping in for the Rangers. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Lamb matched a homer in his last game. He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball. That's a hit. And a man aboard. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely.
Love seeing a player come through in the clutch moments, Boog. I'm sure his teammates appreciated him sending them home with the W.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Cleveland up a run, looking for more.
Ball 2.
That one misses, and now 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swings over the top of that one. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That's ball 2.
Pitch misses.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And now 3-1. Travis Bazzana on deck for the Guardians. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up. Torres settles under it. And that's the inning. 1 left. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Riley Adams. Man at second. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next to the ring.
Here's Josh Young.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Line and a base hit into right. Coming home. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. Lamb digging in. The deficit's manageable, but somebody's got to get it started, Singy.
Yeah, and this guy right here has got the toolbox. Competitiveness, bat to ball, good instincts. Let's see if he opens it up, Boog.
Fought off foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ursig, a 6'2 righty, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Got him swinging. 1 gone here. So back to the top of the order. Cedric Mullins will hit next. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing at the bat, nice win for the team.
Charlie Lamb is getting ready. First and second, 2 outs. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Right now, 3rd in the American League in RBIs. Swing and a foul out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Two on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curve. So the Houston lineup turns over. Kyle Stowers digs in now. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 down. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Lamb moving under it. And that is the inning. Out to short. Slinging it to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
In the air, right field. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out.
1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Nathan Lucas. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Allen to India, second for 1. Throw first, safe. And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. In the air, left field. He pulls it down, ball game. And the Astros take the series opener here at home. Lamb had a rough go of it in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
First and second, one out. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. 7th right now in the American League home run leaderboard. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In the air to left center, Stowers moving under this one. And there are 2 down. Jonathan India at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. High fly ball, right field. Lamb on the move. He's got it. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
The 1-2. Line to right, base hit. Doesn't stop, heads for home. Fires it to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the Lamb measures 5 feet 10 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2025. This looks like extra bases. Manzardo around second, headed for third. And he's got a double. To the plate, save. It's 5-2.
For the Astros, number 61.
Pickoff move to second. Lamb back in on a dive.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Nope. Ball
Just missed. Popped up. Correa under it. And there's 1 down. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Drove in 3 last time up, and another chance to put something
Outside,
on the
that's a
board
ball.
here.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That's in there. Strike 1. And Naylor swings through that one. Inside move to second, and he's back in on a dive. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And a foul ball. On the ground, could be 2.
All right,
To
stand up,
India
stand up.
at second for 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Man at second. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Back here in Houston, we go to the top of the fifth.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, one-run game. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb.
Ball, that's in.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. First offering, runner goes.
Too high.
Pitch misses.
Ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Whoa,
The
that's
Astros
down.
have some action in their pen. Ryan King, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Sousa also getting ready. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses.
Slide, slide, slide.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that's shortstop or second.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Ready to begin the eighth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. In there safely.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Well, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Just
that's down.
missed. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Zach Eflin, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Weiss also throwing.
Hold up, right here.
Alonso takes it himself, first out in the top of the eighth. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice it out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
Naylor in the box, lays off for ball one.
Ball, that's inside.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One away with a runner at third. And we're in the top of the eighth. Got him. 2 out. Here comes the
for the Astros.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Zach Eflin.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a ground ball. Allen on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. One left for the Guardians, and it's still an 11-6 ball game. Back here in Houston, on to the bottom of the 8th, Nick Allen now at the plate. The 1-2 in the air, right field, and there's one down. So 2 down. Now it's going to be Charlie Lamb. Dribbled up the third baseline. Correa in plenty of time to first, and that is that. Now it's the right fielder, Zach Cole. This could end it. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll do it. The Guardians even this series up in a game apiece. Lamb had a great showing in the win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jonathan India at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball, right field. Lamb in position. Brings it in, and that is that. So Charlie Lamb will hit next. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And another
Inside,
ball.
2.
Manzardo gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings through that one for strike 2. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1. And that's a double play. Wow.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The polar bear, as he was dubbed by his former. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here.
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Swings through that.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one
Ball.
missed. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 down. So a man at first. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. See you later. His 9th homer of the year. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 2 down, nobody on. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. Now it's the Guardians DH, Cedric Mullins. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He pulls it down, ball game. And the Astros win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Charlie Lamb is getting ready to go. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Ball.
Ground ball, left side. Throw to first is in time. That's outside.
That pitch is out.
And that is ball 1.
Let's go, Tanner.
On the ground, Moore. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games.
Runner on the go.
Ball
There's
in.
a ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Man at second. And a foul ball. 2-2. On the ground out to short. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Bo Naylor at the plate now. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Sam Bachman up and loosening in the pen. Zephyr-John getting cranked up as well. They got it for out number 2.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ball 1.
That's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Right there for a strike. That's a ball.
Outside.
Tried to attack with the sweeper. Travis Bazzana would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Man on second, 2 down. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Kyron Paris. In the air, right field, Lamb under this one. And it's caught for the out. No outs, runners at first and second.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Inside, ball 3. The Guardians trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And they're all loaded up.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Ryan Zephyr-John.
And he comes on in a close game with a pretty big mess to clean up. He's going to have to make some great pitches the rest of this inning to keep him in it. Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Left field. Lugo makes the grab on the run. And that is a big first out.
Well, it was a bad read off the bat, but he still managed to make the catch. That could have turned out much worse. Catch saved him a run.
Naylor in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Eric Miller, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So,
oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. In the air to left center. Has a beat on it. And that is that. Here's the third baseman, Christian Moore. Smith is just one strike away. Foul ball still 0-2. So 2 down. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Christian Moore. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Lucas settles under this one, and that'll do it. The Guardians take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb with a fair showing in this win.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Charlie Lamb now at the plate. 5th in the American League at RBIs coming in. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Up the middle. The underhand flip, and they get the out. And next for the Angels, Christian Moore. 1-1 now. In the air, right field. He's got it. Back here at Angel Stadium, start of the 4th, Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
In the air to left center. 1 up, 1 down. Lamb steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
High fly ball, right field. Walker should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. So runner at second, 2 down. Manzanillo the next to hit. Man at second. In the air, right field. And that will end the inning. Now Charlie Lamb. 0 for 3 in this one. Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. High fly ball, right field. Walker moving back for this one. And there's one away. Bottom half of the 9th, and we've got a tie ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. Here's the Angels catcher, Joel Pozo. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. Matthew Lugo, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 strike away. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Ball game. Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Sliced hard but foul. Lamb batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2025. That one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside.
Round it, round it, round it.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Anthony Santander digs in for the Guardians. Fly to left his first time. No question about this one. It's out of here. Anthony Santander knocks one out. 3rd home run of the season. The Guardians strike first. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Back here at Angel Stadium. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Nolan Schanuel. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Lamb at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Mullins comes in to score, and they take a 3-run lead. Relay throw to third, and he's out easily. Back in Anaheim, so in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Looking to get the tying run on base. Oh, he gloves it.
Great diving catch on the line drive, and the ground does not cause a fumble. Great athleticism on that play right there.
This one in the air, center field. 2 away now. Oswald Peraza will hit next. Smith is just 1 strike away.
3.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb with some solid production in the win.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Charlie Lamb with the remark. First and second, 1 out. Lamb digs in now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down. 2 outs, runner on first. So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former 2nd overall pick back in 2012. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And a double puts runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 out. Denzel Clark, the next twin up to hit. In the air, right field, Lamb. On his way over. He's got it, and that'll do it. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at 2nd. 2 on and 2 out. Fought off foul. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
Got him swinging for the K, and that'll keep more runs. Here's the catcher. And he'll 1. In the air, right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. 1 down. 1 out. Runner at 2nd. Now it's the right fielder. The 0-2. Fly ball to right. Lamb has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags at 2nd. To 3rd. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Go ahead run on base. Luke Keeschel, the next to hit. Man at 2nd. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corner. Here's Byron Buxton. The 0-2. Base hit. 1 run in already. And they hold the runner at 3rd. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone. Now here is Denzel Clark. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And caught on the warning track. Runners tag up from 2nd and 3rd. Runner from 3rd in to score. And they lead by 2. Grounds 1 to short. Lead. And that is that. 1 out. Runner at 2nd. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on 2nd is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Base hit into the outfield. Fires to 2nd too late. Into 2nd with a double, and that was hard hit. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Cody Funderburk, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Schreiber getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's a ball.
In there at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Mullins comes in to score. The tag, and he's out. But a run does score on the error. So 2 down, Luke Keeschel. The next twin up to hit. In the air, right field. And that is that. Lamb stepping in now. 2-out RBI opportunity here.
A knock could be the gut punch that seals it. Pressure moment.
That one fouled off. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Pitch misses outside. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage. So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Laser base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Have it.
And now the right fielder. Swing and a pop-up. Naylor under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win. Lamb had an unremarkable game in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Walker Jenkins. And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Nathaniel O'Brien, the next twin up to hit. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 down. Bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. And there's a foul ball. The Guardians off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Man at first, one away.
Ball up. Ball.
That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And they'll do it again. Manzardo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Guardians. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've been able to get a lot of hitters on base today thanks to the 6 walks they've been gifted, and I would imagine the pitching coach is losing his mind over in that other dugout.
Ball.
Got him. 1 away.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very...
Here's Byron Buxton. Smith is just 1 strike away. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Throw into 3rd. Tag.
On your tag. You're out.
And that's the ball game. Lamb with a forgettable showing in this one. Struck out 3 times for the hat trick.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
One down.
Batting fifth,
Charlie
the right
Lamb
fielder,
digs in
Charlie
for the Guardians.
Lamb.
Ball.
Lopez with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. There's a swing and a miss.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
0-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd. The Guardians have raced out of the gate to start the season.
Yeah, going back to their early performance, Boog, that's the kind of thing that gets the fans fired up, and it gets the players fired up too. They start to believe it's going to be a big year.
That missed. That's
Just
the ball.
misses with that one. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Rips one to right. And that is that. On to the 4th. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Nathaniel O'Brien. That's a hit. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning. Now the left fielder, Denzel Clark. One and 2 here. That's ripped into the outfield. Brings it in. Runners tagging from 2nd and 3rd. And the Twins score first. It's 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. Lamb, only 20 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2025. That one ripped left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The relay throw in there safely.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. A chance now to take the
Ball,
lead,
that's
and
up.
at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Ball.
He's trying for 3rd in the
No,
dirt.
that's low. Ball.
No throw. He steals 3rd easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Right through there for a strike. And ball 4 to a
Ball
ball.
4.
He's
Take the
making
bait.
things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they take the lead. It's 4-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
No, that's out.
This one in the air, right field. Jenkins flashes the leather on the running catch.
Up next.
So two down, and up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Fouled off left side. And that one hammered.
Get out, ball. Get out.
Going down. He sends a rocket to left. His 9th homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Runner at third, two gone. Here's the catcher. On the ground to first, and that chance handled. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians take the first 3 games of this 4-game set. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win. 2 hits, including that long ball.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Lamb stepping in, one door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
Swing and a miss, strike one. First and second, 2 down. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Strike 2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
On the ground to the left. And that's the inning. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Jordan Dart. Hit in the air, right field. Lamb should have this one. And there's one down. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Byron Buxton. 2 on, 2 outs. High fly ball, right field. Lamb on his way over. Makes the catch. Inning over. And next for Minnesota, Nathaniel O'Brien. In the air, right field. Lamb in position. And that is that. The Guardians are looking very strong so far this season.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a .600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
2 away. One down. Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Lamb at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
The Guardians trailing by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Got him swinging.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first two hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Nathan Lucas. Known for his late inning heroics. And that one fouled off. A little bit low.
Nope, that's
One
low.
ball,
That's
one
a ball.
strike. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Phil Maton, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Orrs
No, that's
also
out.
throwing. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Here's a 2-1. That one
Ball.
missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in. The second run scores. It's a two-run double tie game here in the eighth. Lamb digging in. Walk-off watch is officially on, Singy. All that's missing is the dramatic bat flip.
Yeah, or a helmet toss and a crowd surf. Let's see if he can give them the moment they're hoping for.
One away, the winning run at second. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Gone. Ball game.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
About ready to roll. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Out towards right center field. One away. Here's Tyler O'Neill. High fly ball right field. Lamb settles underneath it. And there's two down. First and second. No outs. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Safe. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in game one of this 3-game set. And there's a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Foul ball still 0-2. In the air to left center. Pereira on his way in. Takes it in for the out. Two aboard with one out. Cedric Mullins digs in now. In the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Stays alive.
This guy's seen two changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Ball.
Ramirez at second. Lamb on at first with two down. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
That's ripped into the outfield. And it stays fair. The throw into second. Montgomery on his horse around third. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Ball.
Late swing, fouled off.
Ball 2.
Next offering misses.
Outside.
They're down 3-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Check swing. He went. That's strike one. Now one missed. Outside with a breaking ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Struck him out looking. And that is a big first out. 2 aboard with 1 out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 1 out. And that one gets past the catcher. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away. Ball 1, no strikes. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Grant Taylor, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Leisure also getting ready. 2 on, 2 outs. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single. 3-2. They take the lead. So digging in, Chase Maidra. In the air, right field, Lamb. Should have this one. And that is that. And now it's Austin Hayes. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field, Lamb. Gets under it. Makes the grab. One down. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Ball, that's just out.
Late on that fastball.
That's a ball.
Next pitch
Yep,
is
that ball went
outside.
out.
The Guardians with the go-ahead run standing at second here at the bottom of the seventh. And Naylor swings through that one. Struck him out looking.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Mullins in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man on second, 2 down. Oh, right to the backstop.
Hold on right there.
And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. The 1-1. And that one finds its way through. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the seventh. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Clutch hitting right there to give him the lead this late in the ball game. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Lined into right. And there's one away. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Austin Hayes. The count 2-1. On the ground to third. Ramirez. On the run, throw to first. That's the ball game. Lamb really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Collected 3 hits in the game.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He makes the grab, 1 down. Back here in Cleveland, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Chase Maedroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. Line drive, base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Oh, he can't bring it in. Round second, digging for third.
That's a great effort out there in right, trying to make a very difficult catch. We saw everything you want from a player in that spot. Just couldn't haul it in.
And a swing and a miss there. Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. Right through there for his strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Back now at Progressive Field. New inning getting started. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
In the air, right field. Brings it in, and there's one down. Lamb stepping in now. It's clutch time, Singy. Go-ahead run sitting out there begging to be driven in.
Yeah, it sounds easier said than done, but he's just got to lock in and trust the process. One clean swing could change this ball game.
2 on 2 outs. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That missed by a lot. 2-2. The Guardians with the go-ahead run at third. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Base hit into the outfield. Runner from third in to score. And they take the lead in the 7th.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked. Valera, the lead runner, out at second. Lamb at first. 2 out of the inning. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Jordan Leisure, a right-hander with big strikeouts. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Onto the home run porch and left. Gone. Cedric Mullins goes the other way. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on 3. It's 5-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
One down. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here's a 1-1. In the air, right field. Lunges, got it. So back to the top of the order. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hoyer is just 1 strike away. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb with an okay game of the win. Singled and knocked in a run.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. And a foul ball. The 0-1. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Squared up.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike.
He's in there. He's
in there safely with the stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second. Runner goes again. And that one goes straight to the backstop. On to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Now it's going to be Cedric Mullins, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And a curve misses outside. Ball 1. Pitch gets away. Runner stays put at third. The Guardians looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on the way. And that's
Ball
down
three.
and away. Now a pop-up on the infield. McKinstry. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Nope, that's a ball.
Late swing fouled off. Ball to strike. Foul ball there.
Strike.
Here's a 1-2. Got him. Inning over. No run. Back here in Cleveland, on to the 3rd inning. Zach McKinstry steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the air, right field. And there's 1 down. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Ball inside.
This one in the air, right field. 2 down. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Teal. That one is hammered right field. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Next to hit, Munetaka Murakami. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right side. Lamb settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. Back now at Progressive Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Tyler O'Neill steps to the plate for the White Sox. This one in the air, right field. And a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Boy, we're going to have to get you one of those guards for your thumb right there after that one.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throw.
Save.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw is just a little wide to the 3rd base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they lead by 2. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Missed inside with the curve. Way out front for strike 2. Slice to right, and a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Runner takes off, pitch misses. in there safely.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. This to center field. Acuna on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Mullins
Nope, that's
in
down.
the box, lays off for ball one.
Ball, that's too high.
Fastball for a strike. Go ahead run at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Here comes the... Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jordan Leisure. Swings through that one out in front that time. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air to left center, O'Neill on his way over, and that is the inning. Winning run stands at second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. O'Neill moving under this one. Takes it in for the out. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Lamb swings through it for strike one. This one in the air, right field. Hayes sprinting after it. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. 1 down, runner at third. Ernie Clement will hit next. And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Guardians walk it off in 14. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Charlie Lamb. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. And first offering is fouled off.
Come on, Royal. Runner, he's
Runner
going,
on the
he's
go.
going.
Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man at second. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Stays alive. Inside, almost got him.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so...
Now this is through for a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at-bat. It just makes your...
Runner on the move.
That missed.
Pitches
That's the
high.
ball.
Throw
No, no,
there.
no. Hey.
Safe. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Breaking ball, and that
You hit
got
him.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Manzardo.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently.
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. His 12th of the season, and the Guardians jump in front. It's 4-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at-bat to give your team the lead.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
So digging in, Carter Jensen. This one smoked on its way out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 4-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
New inning getting started. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and one gone. Lamb made off with 4 stolen bases in his last game. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. And there's one away.
The batter, number 22. Second base.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, well, we go bottom 6. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. In the air, right field. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. 1 for 3.
Ball. Hey, ha.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Base knock center field.
Turn, find it.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog.
Oh, he jumped the gun for second. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Back here in Kansas City, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Luis Garcia steps in for the Royals. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, right field. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. To the right side, Okamoto. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb with a fair showing in this win.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
So runner at second, 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
That one out to right. Robles on the move. He's got it, and that is that. Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Nick Lofton. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it, and the inning is over. So the Royals batting order turns over. Michael Garcia now at the plate. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. This one in the air, center field. Walcott under it. And there's 1 down. Lamb up down, trying to make this pitcher work, Singy.
Yeah, it's time to be annoying, Boog. Spoiler mode activated. Foul balls, deep counts, whatever it takes.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, left field. Lofton gets under it. And that is that. Lamb digging in, nobody on, 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yep, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
That's the ball.
The Royals holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
To the left side, but it is well foul.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one ripped right center field. Ranging back. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor. And we are tied.
That's a clutch hit in a big moment. You can't ask for a better time to get a swing like that.
what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So in now for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. He's already homered here in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Ball. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the top half of the 10th. Base hit right field.
Take a look.
In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Snap throw to first. Lamb dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch it for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Bullpen action for the Royals. Eric Vetty, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Martinez also throwing. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. Fastball almost got him there. That one missed. Struck him out without a swing. Inning over. So runner at second, 2 down. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Man on second, 2 down. Line, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
Well, exciting finish, but also a questionable decision to send the runner. That run isn't a decider, tying the game or putting your team ahead. So scratching my head a little bit as to why they sent him. But ultimately a great play, and this is what you come to the ballpark for each and every game.
One down. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. High fly ball, right field. Robles on his way over. Takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Here's a 1-1. In the air, right field. Lamb settles underneath it. And there's 1 down. So up next, Nick Lofton. 2 down, nobody on. High in the air, out to right. Lamb should have this one, and that is that. KC back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Andrew Vaughn. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Lamb in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. In the air, right field. Robles on the move. 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Sebastian Walcott will hit next. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that ends the inning. Go ahead run on base. Carter Jensen getting ready to hit. Man at second. In the air, right field, Lamb drifts towards it, brings it in. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Grounded to third, could be two. Garcia over to second, on the ball. Two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the Royals' designated hitter. Ripped to right.
Relay. Here we go.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. He's in at second with a one-out double.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it hits the base of the wall. Here comes Witt around third. The relay to the plate. He's safe. And they're up by 3. All loaded up. Next is the DH, a switch hitter. Base hit, one run is in. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Put down, and that ends. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Fetty.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Out towards right center field. Walcott takes it in for the out. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the catcher. This could end it. Swing, and he popped it up. Witt under it. And that'll do it. The Royals salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb had a rough go of it in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Charlie Lamb has been making waves with his 1-out man at first. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Just underway here in Milwaukee. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
0-1 down. There goes the runner. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good
high fly ball right field. Chorio should have this one. He's got it. Both runners tagging. In to score from third, and they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Swings and misses at the sweeper. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
There you go. Nice rip. Nice rip.
Here comes the
For the Brewers, number 61.
Get back, get back.
step off, throw to first, and he's back in there. First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that
hard hit, base hit.
Score, come on,
Rounds
score.
third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Man at first with one gone. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Sliced hard but foul. On the ground to first. Here's Ortiz for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Man at first, Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. And a swing and a miss there. That one hammered left field, carrying well. To the warning track, makes the catch. Throw sails over his head at first. So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. This could end it. On the ground to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Lamb with a good game to help lift them to the win. Had a single and an RBI.
not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Back here in Milwaukee, second inning set to go. So the Cleveland Guardians putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. And Singy, they had high expectations coming into the year, and so far they look the part completely.
For sure, Boog. I mean, these guys are winning at a very high rate, competitive in every single game. It's been impressive. Plenty of season still to go, of course, but they look like a team that's built for October.
Digging in, Ernie Clement.
Back.
Step off throw to first. Lamb back on a dive. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw off the mark, and he's in there. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher.
Runner goes again.
Come on,
Pitch
come on,
misses.
you got it, come on.
Throw to third. Save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second
Ball
baseman
inside.
are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
Ground ball left side, down the line, and it's foul. On the ground, low. He takes it on his own. One out in the second. Back here at American Family Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. That one out to right. Takes it in for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
In the dirt. But no advance. That's ball one. Singing he's currently the team leader in runs scored.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
There's your strike. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Sets him down looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb under this one. 2 away now. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Guardians looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
0-2 now. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below, and some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Lamb now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And time called prior to the 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Nice shot, nice shot.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And
No,
that
that's
is
low.
a good eye on a pitch down low. It's 2-2. Koenig checks the runner. Lamb back in on a dive. 1 out, the runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him. Now 2 out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold.
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Aaron Ashby.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a
that's the
chance
ball.
to fight back into the game.
Nice grab.
Come on, get down.
Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and that is that. So digging in, Jose Cabrera. The Brewers down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb did a good job in the win.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
One out, runner at second. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. 5th in the American League in RBIs coming in. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. His 12th of the season, and the Guardians jump in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jackson Chorio will hit next. In the air, right field, Lamb gets under it, and that is that. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Still able to get it there in time. And they one down. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lamb settles under it. And there's 2 away. Next for Milwaukee, Logan O'Hoppe. In the air, right field. And that will end the inning.
Up next for Cleveland.
Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
And that is that. One out man at first. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. The 2-1. High fly ball, right field. And there's 2 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for.
Now it's the shortstop, Joey Ortiz. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a base hit. Coming home. Fires to the plate. Safe. It's 3-3.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Lamb digging in, go-ahead run in scoring position, and a seasoned hitter at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, if he gets something he likes, Boog, he's not going to miss it. This is what you play for.
The Guardians with the go-ahead run in third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swinging a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at-bat through the count. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Back here in Milwaukee, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. The 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball.
Back here at American Family Field. Bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. Joey Ortiz getting ready to hit in the air left side. And a quick out number 1.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Fires it to the plate. The tag, and he's out. And they cut down the tying run.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice crow hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag.
2 outs, runner on first. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Base hit into right center. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
That swing is all about believing in yourself, especially here in the late stages. Sitting with the 3-0 count and using it to your advantage. A great job of hitting in a big spot.
Line and a base hitting to right. Runner from third in to score. Tag out, and they cut down the winning run. Lamb steps in, late game opportunity right here, Siggy. A knock could change everything.
Yeah, this is really where composure matters, Boog. You stay in the moment and deliver.
Welcome back, and on the mound to start the 11th inning, D.L. Hall. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and the Guardians jump in front. It's 9-7.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
No outs, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joey Ortiz. And a 1-1. Base hit right field. Lead runner around second. Here's the throw. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Yoan. Chopped left side. Kim. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. 2 homers on the day.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off an impressive. So 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in now. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. That's towards center. Robert ranging back. And that'll do it. Luis Robert now. No score here in the second. In the air, right field, Lamb gets there. He's under it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Here's the throw. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Payoff pitch. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. His 14th of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog, just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Up next for the Guardians, the right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
Foul ball. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. The 0-1. On the ground to third. And that one handled. They get the force. Third out. 1 down. And now for the Jays, Luis Robert Jr. This one in the air, right field. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he's there with a double.
Up next
Leo Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. And that's a base hit. Robert on his way around third. Now a long throw home. Safe. It's 3-1.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. The tag, and he's in there.
He's in
And
there.
they're up by 3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Ripped, but it curls foul. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Foul Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Struck him out swinging. Inning over. 1 down. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Bautista is just 1 strike away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Lamb digging in, missed opportunity just now, but still a chance with 2 away. Big spot here, Singy.
Yeah, got to shake it off and keep grinding. A base hit here changes everything.
Schneider on his way over, brings it in, and that is the inning. Here in Cleveland, on now to the top half of inning number 2. So the Cleveland Guardians putting together a terrific season so far, about 1/3 of the way in. And Singy, they had high expectations coming into the year, and so far they look the part completely.
For sure, Vogue. I mean, these guys are winning at a very high rate, competitive in every single game. It's been impressive. Plenty of season still to go, of course, but they look...
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Robert should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
In the air, right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. 1 away. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Line drive. Robert takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Back here in Cleveland. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Jeremy Pena. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lamb settles under it. And there's 1 away. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. And there's a foul ball. That's a strike. Got him swinging, and there's 1 down.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Base hit. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kazuma Okamoto. Golden opportunity right here. There's a strike. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Cody punts. Up and throwing. Fisher warming up as well. To third. And that chance handled. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing. So 2 down. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. This could end it. Gets under it and pops it up. Kim in position. And that'll do it. The Guardians extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Lamb, with a mediocre showing in this one, had a single and an RBI.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
1 down. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb, the American League leader in RBIs this year. Yeah, that's fouled off. Lamb hitting 5th in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hey, way to swing the bat. Nice rip. Back.
Step off, throw to first. Lamb back in on a dive. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Man at second. Breaking ball, and that got him. Bo Naylor at the plate now. 2 hits in the game last night. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off. Extend that at bat.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The Guardians with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And he dodges that fastball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Out towards right center field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. 1 down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Now all even up. High fly ball, right field. Lamb gets under it. And a couple of quick outs. That one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Here's a 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Robert moving under this one. 1 up, 1 down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. Going down. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 15 on the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Back now at Progressive Field. For the top of the 8th, Addison Barger getting ready to hit. The 2-2. And there's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Rodriguez, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. The Jays down to their final strike. In the air, right field. Lamb under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians make it 6 straight victories. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
So in now for the Angels, Matthew Lugo. This one in the air, right field. And there's 2 away. That's in for a strike. Lamb thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Ball. The 2-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Move to second. Lamb.
He's in there. He's safe.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Oh, that one almost gets him again.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Man at second. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. New inning getting started. Here's the Angels catcher, Joel Pozo. In the air, right field. Lamb makes the catch for the out. One down. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Nolan Schanuel digs in now. Payoff pitch. High fly ball, right field. Lamb should have this one. And there's two away.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Here's the 0-2. Out to short. Neto. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Bases loaded. One away.
Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
In the air, right field. In position. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Safe! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Top six. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore. And that one hammered. Lamb going back. Just missed it.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And that is out of play.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt. This to center field. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. In comes the run from second. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third. So 2 on with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Kazuma Okamoto. That's in there. 0-1. Brings it in for the third out. Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. This could end it. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that'll do it. The Guardians keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
No question. He was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Now the third baseman, Christian Moore. The 2-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Out of here. Home run number 5 on the season. Bottom half of inning number 2. Charlie Lamb up now. WAR doesn't lie, and this guy's value shows up everywhere, including on this graphic.
Yeah, Boog, he affects every phase of the game. You've got to have a guy like this on your roster.
Lamb hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2025. Hit hard, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at that. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential.
Runner on the go. Oh, ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
He had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. For the third. Save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well, so you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
The 3-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Back to the mound. He's got it. Over to first. 2 gone.
Ball, that's out.
Now 1-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Right through there for a strike. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Good job to fight that one off. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that ends the inning. We played 1 out. Runners at first and second. In the air to left center. Paris under it. 2 down. Start of the 4th. So in now for the Angels, Kyron Paris. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 1 away. So 2 down. Joel Pozo now at the plate. Hammered, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The 0-1 out to short. Neto slings to first, there for the out. Runner scores from third. Lamb starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance singing.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
Set for John in his third season, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider.
So a man at first. Matthew Lugo will hit next. The Angels down to their final strike. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Joel Pozo. And the 0-1. This one in the air center field. Mullins under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians add another to their winning streak. Lamb with a good game to help lift them to the win. Had a single and an RBI.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but no.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. High fly ball, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. His 16th homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Up next for the Guardians, the right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
Tap foul at the plate. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that is ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, we're going to have to go to the bullpen.
This looks like extra bases. Into second, and he's got it double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Out towards right center field. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Bo Naylor, the next to hit. Walked his first time. Ripped, but it curls foul. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2. Action in the Angels bullpen. Sam Bachman, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Dana getting loose as well. Got him. Out number 3. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Zach Neto. That one ripped. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and You can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-2.
Ball one.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Neto for one. Over to first.
No, he's in
safe.
there.
We saw a few skills on display there.
Caden Dana comes on now.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw.
He made it safe.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. In the air, right field. And that is that. Angels go. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started.
So 2 down. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jordan Walker. The Halos down to their final strike. Right through there. Got it. That's the ball game. Lamb had a great showing in the win. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.